What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Stay Tuned Live. Y'all know how we do every Tuesday night about this time. We got another great show for y'all. So before we get into this, I got to introduce my comrades that's in the building and filling themselves. Is that Lindsay in here? You ain't been in here in a minute, dog. What's good? I thought he was in here, maybe not.
He ain't here like some of you on me.
We can't even hear you. We'll come back to you. What up, Dennis?
What up? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing out there? Enjoy yourselves, baby. Stay tuned is in the house.
That's how you do it. I see PSP in the building with that fancy ass mic.
What's happening, Zara, man? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm peachy, man. You know, Carson Wentz and all. What's good with you?
Chilling, man. We just happy that we won. I saw the Penn State game. I told you about Drew Law, man. That quarterback, man. He's
Hey,
a
him and Singleton. They both freshmen. True,
yeah.
5 stars. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm very excited, bro. Very excited. All right, Jay Will, you back in the building. What's good?
What's good, y'all? Hanging, man. Happy Tuesday. I might spend a lot of this in the comments, man. I don't know what's going on.
Just make sure I don't hear no ice. We good.
Got you.
Who else we here? Okay, Lindsay, you got your technical difficulties. You good? I guess not. Justin, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? What up, everybody?
What up, man?
Hey, everybody. And I don't know, Lindsay's here, y'all. So I think he's gonna be with us shortly. So
yeah, he popped back. So he'll be back.
So just get everything going on. What's cracking Focalistics? You know what I'm saying? Let's get things popping, and we're gonna let y'all know what we're doing tonight for the show. So we got week 1 NFL reaction. We got, obviously we're going to look ahead to week 2. We're going to talk about that baseball. We haven't really got to it. It's getting in the thick of things, man, before the playoffs. So we're going to chime in a little bit there. We're going to talk about college football's underway. Obviously, we got the Sports View, which is here weekly. And then, I got a doubleheader again with Entertainment Lane, this or that. And, we have time, we definitely going to open the floor. But as you can see, we got a big agenda tonight. So let's get things going on. All right. Well, week 1 is in the books, man. So these are the scores from Sunday. Not listed on here as obviously, and I hate to say this, Sunday night, Dallas lost to Tampa Bay 19-3, and as well as last night, Denver lost a barn burner to Seattle 17-16. We'll go around the panel, man, get their thoughts, what they took away from week 1, what stood out or whatever just is on your mind about week 1. So let's start with PSP.
Whew, man. Yes, man.
Hey, Dash, get up on here.
Some good football, man. But I remember I posted it on my IG and on my social media. I was really happy about that Saints victory. They won 27-26 against the Atlanta Falcons. I told folks, if Jameis Winston can throw for 4,000 yards, because he's capable of doing that, and if he can throw for 30 touchdowns and reduce the turnovers, I actually like New Orleans' chances of making the playoffs because they have a good defense. And we've seen them give Brady and that Buccaneers offense some problems. And Jameis Winston last year, only 7 games before injury, he only threw 14 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions. So if Jameis can cut down on the turnovers, the mistakes, I think New Orleans has a good chance. Plus, Michael Thomas, he's healthy now. He looked good. I actually liked what I saw from New Orleans. The Dallas game, look, Czar, I told you before, I'm not sold on Mike McCarthy. I think Jerry Jones, I heard Jerry Jones say that Dak Prescott is going to be back 3 to 4 weeks on his radio show.
Right.
So there's going to be a sign of optimism. But the question is, do you trust Cooper Kupp? Because I said either that or should the Dallas Cowboys, should
Cooper
they
Kupp.
trade
You
for
mean
Jimmy
Cooper Rush?
Garoppolo? Should they do
I wish
that?
we had Cooper Kupp.
Right, Cooper
I
Rush, I'm
trust
sorry.
him.
But should you trade for Jimmy Garoppolo? That's the question.
No, so that's what they were talking about today. If they were going to put him on IR and it was going to be that 6 to 8 weeks, that would have been a real possibility. But now that we didn't put him on IR and they're saying it should be back within the 4 weeks, that pretty much killed any Jimmy G talk.
Right.
So they feel like Cooper Rush can hold it down a few weeks, but 6 to 8 weeks, nah.
Right. Because last year, people look at that game against Minnesota that he won that game, and he played well enough to win that game against Minnesota. And then, for me, the two games. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. I don't know how Pittsburgh win that game with those missed field goals, and then Joe Burrow, he had like 4 interceptions, a lost fumble, and then the Denver-Seattle game. I don't know what that coach was thinking, wasting clock. And then you decide to, instead of going on a 4th and 5, you decide to attempt a 64-yard field goal. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Maybe someone can explain it to me. But those were my takeaways from what I saw from the season recap. It was some good football. It was great to see some football.
Right, absolutely. All right, Dennis.
Yeah, I would like to say it was a good week of football. I lost some games that I didn't think I was going to lose. Some locks of the week, but still was a good week of football, man. I was so glad for football to be back. I did everything I needed to do on Saturday, so nobody could mess with me on Sunday. I told everybody, don't ask me for nothing on Sunday. That's how I feel.
Right. No worries. Let's go over to Jay Weeze.
Oh man, just glad football is back, man. Good week 1. I mean, my Niners took an L, but it's week 1, brother. I ain't gonna panic. Just got to get back on the horse and ride, man. But some good games. A lot of teams look sloppy though, man. And I was saying this last night with you guys. I think really the only people that really looked good was the Buffalo Bills. To me, everybody looked sloppy, which
man.
Yeah, which I just really wish these coaches would start playing the starters at least a half in preseason, man, because nobody looks in sync, man, except for the Buffalo Bills.
All right, we got Lindsay in the house.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good week 1. Glad to have football back, man. I've been missing. Like Jay Will was saying, my Niners took an L. Definitely thought going into Soldier Field we were gonna win that, sure. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna put it all on Trey. Trey made, young mistakes and different things like that. The Denver game last night was crazy. Denver actually should have won that game. But clock management, of course, and that's something else I'm noticing in week 1 was there was a lot of issues with clock management amongst the coaches and different things that were going on this weekend. There was a lot of issues with clock management and position football and things like that. So, but I agree with Jay Will. I think they need to at least get the starters in that second week of the preseason, going into the third week. I think the starters need to start playing so they can get that chemistry and get that rhythm down. Because, like Jay was saying, it's a lot of sloppy football.
Right. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's go over to Justin. Nobody's coming.
It's too early to say that statement real quick, but it was a sloppy win for the Saints for sure. That's my team, of course, if y'all didn't know. But yeah, win is a win, but I don't think you should win football games that way. But that was the game I was able to watch fully. And then after that, I was able to catch some highlights of the other games. I was hoping that the Broncos would squeak out, but they got to work on some issues over there. for sure. I feel for Dak Prescott because,
Man,
yeah, I mean, I don't dislike dude at all, and I do think he could play. I slick wanted him on my team, but you got to stay healthy, man. And I don't know, just it doesn't look too good right now. But who knows? I just don't want to see someone go down like that. But overall, a pretty good week of football. So I'm happy my team won.
Right. Josh.
Yeah, we lost. So it was a bad week for us. We looked super sloppy, especially on both sides of the ball, especially defensive, trying to cover. What's his name? Jefferson. We just couldn't cover
Torched
that
them.
nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? But the offense looked pretty sloppy after the rookie dropped the pass. Aaron Rodgers only went back to him one time. So I forgot who said it that starters need to play, and they always say that what's his name? Brady, he always yells at his players and stuff like that, but he goes right back to him. Aaron Rodgers didn't go back to him till like the end of the game. You know what I mean? To me, that's like that leadership issue with him, though. But it wasn't his fault that Watson dropped the ball. We left the run game too early. What's the name when he touched the ball 8 times? Jones. Dylan led the team in receiving, the second string running back. So you know Aaron Rodgers don't trust them boys. So it's just hopefully he ain't got no choice now. You know what I mean? So hopefully we run the ball more. The bum Niners lost. I wish they would have beat them bum Bears though, man. Because I can't. That's the only team early. You know what I'm saying? Can't stand other than the Niners is our divisional teams and the Niners. I was pulling for the Niners on this week though, but I wish they would have got it done. But yeah, it's ugly, except for the Bills and whoever else team won.
Right. Yeah, I pretty much hit on it. I know Jay Will kind of said he just kept throwing Buffalo out. I guess that's probably the team he thought looked the best. I mean, and I can't argue with that, but the team I thought looked like they were firing on all cylinders, and that's my Super Bowl pick, and I think they're going to go to a 6th straight AFC Championship game. That's the Kansas City Chiefs and the best player in football, Pat Mahomes. That dude came out, Tyreek who? Came out, went to Arizona, another playoff team, and cooked them boys. And beware the Chiefs. I'm sure he's been hearing all this offseason chatter. Y'all coming in last. The Chargers we ain't got this. The Raiders we ain't got Adams. Denver we ain't got Russell. I'm sure he got all that, but he got all that on this bulletin board, man. I think we didn't pick, not me, because I've been riding with him and I got him going to the bowl. I never left the ship, but the league in trouble. I think this man. I picked Herbert for MVP. Shoot, this dude might break his touchdown record. I think he had 50 the year he won MVP like 2-3 years ago. So keep an eye out for them Chiefs and Mahomes. I think it's going to be nasty. You know what I mean? So I think do we get everybody on the panel? Everybody got the answer?
Oh, we got Brian here.
Brian in the building? I can't even see. What up, B? Is he here?
No, he just put his cell phone on mute.
All right, well, let's keep it pushing. So we're gonna go to week 2. So don't mind the times and days here. This is I wanted to give we trying to go global with this podcast. So we taking this Australian schedule style, and so we got Thursday night game coming up. Big, probably the game of the week already with the Chargers and the Chiefs. And I just spoke on Herbert and Mahomes. That is going to be a show to see, as well as some other games. So we're going to go around the horn, kind of pick what you think is the game of the week. Hey,
Brian back, so you want to get him in.
All right. We'll just jump into this segment here. Pick a game of the week for you this week, and then quick thoughts on it, and then we'll go around the horn. So we'll start with Brian. Go ahead and talk about week 2 coming up and what game you're looking towards.
All right. My favorite game part of the week is going to be that Cardinals-Raiders. Both teams really, want to bounce back and kind of get that first win of the season. Kyle Murray, I know he just got the guaranteed bag, but he really has a lot to prove. They just looked horrible. I know they got some guys out. They got some injuries, but, you pay a guy that type of money, you'd look for them to do a little bit more than dink and dunks all game. And then, of course, on the other side, you got Carr. I'm sure Aaron Rodgers and Devontae, I'm sure after the game, they were probably texting each other. I miss you, chat. You know what I mean? The way their teams looked without each other. So that's definitely my must see game of the week.
All right, all right. Let's go over to Lindsay.
I'm interested to see. Of course, I'm interested to see my Niners back. I really. And then Gino was lighting it up last night, so that's gonna be interesting to see. That Thursday night game actually looked like a doozy. Or is that Friday? Is that Thursday?
No, yeah, it's Thursday.
Oh, okay.
We just going global. We showing love.
Yeah, the City game looked interesting. Definitely, always Chicago and Green Bay is always an interesting.
And that would be dope to have some Friday morning football, though, wouldn't it? I might move
Yeah,
out.
that would be.
All right, Dennis.
Hey, yeah, that y'all know I'm a LA Chargers hater, so I'll be hyped to see that game.
Okay.
And I want to see the Bears line up. I want to see what actually happens. See if I see Josh on the screen.
Right. There's a possibility.
Here we go with these little Viking fans. It's all good.
Right. Got a little chatter in the background. Maybe somebody need to mute or turn down one of their other devices. Got a little bit of chatter. But let's go on over to Josh since you brought up your Vikings or your Packers, rather.
Yeah, that's the game I want to see because I'm gonna be at that game. So you know what I mean. So me and Rashad going to that game. Hopefully we pull out the win. We can't go down 0-2 in the division. So it's pretty much a must win, and it's our biggest rivalry game. So my first time at Lambeau, busting dudes' heads, man. Me and Rashad trying to go viral, baby. Other than our game, probably the KC and Chargers, because they both won last week, right?
Yep.
So yeah, so that was probably that game because it's the AFC West.
Nice. Okay. Jay Weeze.
I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm getting all this feedback, but I'm really looking for Thursday night. Even coming off of a short week, that's gonna be a good AFC matchup, and definitely want to see my Niners get back on track against some Seahawks.
All right. Let's go, Gino. PSP.
I actually do not have the Chargers versus the Chiefs as the game I want to see. There are two games I want to see this week, believe it or not, that are compelling to me. Believe it or not, Zar, it's the Bengals versus the Cowboys.
Hey, we could go look like a bomb game. I don't know about now, but go ahead.
And believe it or not, I actually have Dallas winning this one, even without Dak Prescott. As crazy as it may sound, but considering the fact how bad Joe Burrow played, I don't believe he'll play as bad as he did. But that Bengals offensive line, he got sacked 7 times.
Right.
Micah Parsons did have 2 sacks against the Bucs. So I believe, as with the Bucs, if you find a way to contain or neutralize Micah Parsons, that's the only way. And with Cooper Rush, all you got to do, man, just take care of the football, play smart, be conservative. I actually have the Cowboys win this one 20-17. If the Cowboys can reduce those penalties, which that's still a concern, but their defense, as long as you can manage the run game, because they gave up over 100 yards against Leonard Fournette.
Right.
If you can just put pressure on Joe Burrow, sack him, and more importantly, you just take care of the football, win the turnover battle. I like Dallas winning this one 20-17.
I hope you're right, my brother. We'll see.
And I'm being objective now.
Right.
So.
Right. I know what fan you are, so I definitely see you being objective. Let's see who else. I think Justin.
And Adam here, but it's just his mic.
You there, Justin?
I'm gonna go with the NFC South game. The Saints versus the Buccaneers. It's a whole nother game going against Tom Brady if he's under center versus Mariota. So or mariachi, whatever it's doing. But
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna go with that game, and then a lot of these games at 3 a.m. What kind of
No. Y'all ain't listening. Y'all gotta get the sugar daddy out your ear, man. But go ahead, continue though.
All right, so another game I don't mind seeing is put it back up. Put it back up again, please.
You put it back up, Josh?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I guess I want to see Patrick Mahomes. I want to see him let it fly again. Put it right in the breadbasket.
Right. All right. Well, I'll go in here before we go to the next segment. Yeah, pretty
Adam
much.
here.
Oh, okay. Well, he can go after me. I'm really actually intrigued in that Baltimore-Miami matchup. I think those are two AFC teams. You know, Baltimore was really injury-riddled last year. Lamar is back. The defense is back. The running backs are back. Shoot, the team is back. So Miami looks loaded. You know, again, it's all going to boil down to Tua. But, you know, you can't ask for a better supporting cast in the defense. So I'm really interested to see that chess match next week outside of the games. You know, obviously the Chargers, Chiefs, you know, the big games, you know, as far as that goes. But that'll be a game that I'm really looking forward to. And go ahead, Adam.
Oh man, week 2, I'm definitely looking forward to the Raiders versus the Arizona Cardinal game. I feel like both teams definitely are going to try to bounce back from their unfortunate losses that they suffered. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Green Bay versus Chicago. That's an old school rivalry game. It dates back since the dawn of football, pretty much. I'm also looking forward to the Bengals versus the Cowboys. I definitely want to see how the Cowboys are able to adjust without Dak Prescott. And those are pretty much the games I'm looking forward to.
All right. I feel you. All right. Well, let's keep it pushing. And we're going to, like I said, we haven't talked about this, so we're going to go ahead and get to our Diamond Talk segment. Diamond Talk.
All right. Baseball season over for me.
Absolutely, yeah, it sure is. I need y'all to, I need y'all to beat them Braves, though. You know what I mean? So, so basically, for those that are baseball fans, a few of us in here, this is what the postseason would look like as if it would start now. So you got the Mets and the Dodgers, top 2 seeds with a bye. Yankees and Astros, top 2 seeds with a bye. And then you can kind of see the wild cards. So we'll go around the panel, kind of, give an assessment. If you want to give a prediction or, whatever the case may be, whatever you're feeling, we'll get just a little quick, paraphrase of, what you're feeling at this moment. So let's go and start with Adam. I know the season's over for him. He is a baseball fan. Go ahead and talk about what this looks like and what you're feeling.
Oh man! Apart from the Giants being done and over with, honestly, that part being aside, this is a wonderful baseball going on, and I can't wait for the postseason. I definitely think, as far as who's going to go the distance, I honestly can't narrow it down to one, so I have 2 different selections. I have Yankees versus Dodgers, and then I have Mets versus Yankees. So those are my 2.
That was my preseason prediction. Was a Subway Mets Yankees as was mine.
Nice.
Right. It's possible they're both number 2 right now. You never know.
You never know, right?
Right. What will be interesting? I guess I'll give mine now and then go around. I'll jump in now. I usually wait to the end. But it would be intriguing to see the Mets Astros because you got Dusty Baker and Buck Showalter, 2 great, successful regular season coaches, even some playoff success, but neither one has won the big one, but been around a long time. So that would be cool because then something would have to give and one of them would have to win. So, but I'll never count out the Braves. That's our nemesis. And to be honest with you, not to knock the Dodgers, but I would rather face the Dodgers over the Braves. So I'm hoping that the Braves and Dodgers meet, which as of right now, if it were to start, that would be the case if we can hold them off. But yeah, it's going to be very intriguing down there. Jay Will.
Real quick, Donovan said Mets don't score enough.
Well, Well, tell him, we played them Dodgers about a week ago and took 2 out of 3. We scored enough.
He said the Braves are the most balanced.
Yeah. Oh no, I agree with that. But
Oh yeah,
I just said
playoffs is about pitching.
I just don't think the Braves can go the distance again. I don't see the Braves going the distance again.
Right. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's about pitching, and when you play, see the Dodgers, Braves, Yankees. I mean, you've been going against pitchers, man. You can't expect to score 6, 7, 8 runs. Sometimes you got to play great defense and good pitching. So
these great NL teams have amazing pitching right now, and each and every single team you're going up against at least 1 to 2 studs in the series.
Absolutely. So we'll see. Let's go ahead, Josh. Jump on in there.
All right, real quick from Dalton too. He says, "I don't care as long as the Yankees don't make it to the finals."
Damn.
Thank you very much. Like Adam said, hey, my Giants is out, so to me, it's pretty much a 3-team race. It's between Dodgers. Well, no, I don't even want to. Dodgers, Mets, and the Braves. So,
NL, okay. Gotcha.
And then on the AL side, it's probably Yankees and Houston.
I don't know. That's a good question, Donovan. Who knows if Scherzer is going to be healthy?
Scherzer, yeah. I mean, I know who ain't going to be healthy is Walker Buehler, who's out for the year for you guys, your number 1 pitcher. So you're worried about our starter. Who you going to start? You know what I mean? So don't. I mean, it's cool to try to point out deficiencies on my team, but don't forget about yours. So let's just keep it real. Let's go over to Dennis, big Philly fan over there. He in the cusp of this. You're on mute. Are you good?
My fault. It took me a while to hit the button. I'm just hoping that my Phillies play the Mets first. Let me get that out the way.
You don't want that smoke.
I just want my revenge back. Just letting you know, I want my revenge back. I don't like the way y'all came in my stadium talking shit. I want my revenge back.
I feel you. Hey, I wouldn't mind it, bro. You gotta get. I mean, again, if we don't hold off Atlanta, you're gonna get your wish. So let's see what happens.
Then we get Atlanta next.
Well, maybe if they can get past the Dodgers, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We don't know the matchups, but it's kind of narrowing down. But it's still time left. I don't know, Brian. You got anything on this?
Yeah, I think we could all pretty much agree the winner's probably going to come out the NL between the Dodgers and Braves. That's pretty much who I'm looking at the most. But, call me a homer, but I like what Houston's doing. I like just what they've been over these last few years after all the cheating allegations, this, that, and the other.
Allegations? Wait a minute. Hold on. It ain't allegations.
You know where we're going. We know where we're going, but they haven't fallen off. It's the same thing with, Brady and Belichick and definitely, airing the balls and cheating and signs, and yet they still manage to win and stay relevant and consistent. So, like the old school guy said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't really trying to win. And they stayed with it. So I give them my props. I give them their props.
Right. All right. Lindsay.
So I'm gonna put it out here in the air. I am not a baseball fan. I would rather watch grass grow. But I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Mets, Yankees. Throw some old school in there, and I'm gonna say the Mets go win. Mets win the World Series.
Hey man, if the fact that you don't follow it, I still love your prediction, my brother.
Yeah, I call it New York World Series.
Right. All right, and I think Justin. Is anybody coming to these teams or no?
I honestly think that the Braves are the only team from Atlanta that can just keep it going. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna go all the way.
This year, don't nobody let me in. I get invited and I pull up.
From my vantage point.
Okay, I hear you. So I guess somebody coming for Atlanta then. All right. Well, there he is, the Diamond Talk. Let's go and get to the next topic. Got a lot to get to this evening. Inside NC2A football.
Okay.
All right.
I like it.
So this is the current top 25. So same thing, soak it up. Some of us, are huge college fans more than others. Some of our teams are listed here. Some of our teams
Number
are not.
7.
There you go. But let's talk about it. And go ahead and let's have Mr. Chihuahua Bulldog newly acquired himself, Josh. Talk about it.
Hey man, if y'all can't beat us, y'all bums. You know what I mean?
Go dogs, right? Go dogs, right?
Hey. Yep, Georgia Dogs.
The Georgia Chihuahuas. All right, let's go to let's go to Justin out there in the South.
Man, them dog fans are so annoying out here, bro. Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Hey man, I'm like I said, it's early. But college football a little different. You can't really be rusty in college football. That game y'all played shocked the hell out of me, but y'all pulled it out, man. Let's see what happened now. Let's go on over to who else been in the building. Let's go Adam.
Oh man, I'm just happy that USC whooped on Stanford. Obviously, that's a very close rivalry. 41-29 was cool, and I just hope we continue.
Yeah, that was it was nasty. I'll give y'all that. Let's see, Lindsay, you got a dog in this, or what you feeling?
My Trojans are number 7. That's awesome. That is fantastic.
Oh, wait a minute, you Trojan fan too? Let's go.
Yeah, I like USC. I've always have for a while now. But one of my favorite players actually came from USC, and that's Ronnie Lott. So I'm gonna say because I don't watch a lot of college football. I know it sounds bad. I don't watch a lot.
Man,
But,
baseball, no college football, man. What you playing, Atari?
Yeah.
Hey, a missile command with the joint. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But yeah, my Trojans are number 7. That's all I'm gonna say. My Trojans are number 7.
Right. Now I know this guy's not a huge fan. We're trying to get him to get involved a little bit more, but he may have a couple cents to talk about it. Anything you want to jump in there, Jay Will?
Oh man, just go Jackson State. I know they're not on here, man, but I'm pulling for Jackson State.
Absolutely.
Mr. Deion Sanders, head coach.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty much my only college. That's all I'm watching right now. You guys told me to pick a team, so I'm picking Jackson State.
Okay.
All right, I feel
Come to UGA, baby.
PSP.
Me and Sonic.
Oh man! Shout out to Jackson State and of course HBCUs. Before that, I mean, Prime is doing his thing at Jackson State.
Yep.
As far as with the rankings, I got no problem with Georgia at number 1. I think Alabama should be 3, and then you put Ohio State 2. I saw the entire Alabama-Texas game, man. It was good, man. I mean, I feel so bad for Texas. Unfortunately, with Quinn Ewers, he's going to be out for like 4 to 6 weeks.
Right.
And the narrative, the thing that Texas fans are going to say, like, damn, 12 years ago, because they were in the national championship game against Bama,
right,
and Colt McCoy, the star quarterback, got hurt.
Yep.
And they're like, damn, if Quentin Ewers had played the entire game, who knows? We might have won. And that's Texas fans. That's what they're going to be saying to themselves. I thought Alabama overall, they played sloppy. Too many penalties that they were giving up, especially like Will Anderson, like 3 offsides, and then the roughing the pass, unnecessary roughness play, and then Bryce Young, man. He is like so damn good, especially when he manipulates the pocket. And then in that crunch time, he delivered the goods, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy that A&M lost to Appalachian State. I was kind of happy about that. I'm happy, because my Sooners, I don't know if y'all see this, my Oklahoma Sooners hat right here. They're 6th in the nation, but we gotta wait and see. I like what Brett Venables has done with the defense. But we still gotta wait and see. The that Florida game between Will Levis and Anthony Richardson. I mean, I like Anthony Richardson a lot. A lot of people say he looks like Cam Newton athletically, physically, still needs to develop as a passer. And then Michigan, for me, I mean, I love Michigan as well. I think they should go forward with J.J. McCarthy as the quarterback because of the upside and potential. But Czar, man, Penn State, I've been telling you about this kid, Drew Allah, man. This dude, I mean, 6'4", 6'5", 240. He may not start right now, but in the future, he gonna be legit, man. He's already legit, and he's gonna be even more by the time he starts.
No, I talk about all the times. We talk about like what colleges produce, like what positions, and we've had Kerry Collins, but we don't traditionally have them 5-star quarterbacks. We produce the linebackers, the running backs, the D ends, the tight ends, receivers even. But this dude, man, he's 6'5", 250, bro. No, he's 6'6", 250. And yeah, man, we got glimpses. So, and I'm also, like I said, Singleton, our freshman running back as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm feeling really good, about the future of the school as well. So, and then I'll chime on in. I do agree Ohio State should also be number 2 over 3. Best player in college football to me is C.J. Stroud. I think he's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft. I do like Young, but Young's a little as far as NFL. I think he can make the pros. He is a little low in size over there, but Stroud, man, is just something else in my opinion. We're number 22. I think we'll move up the ladder. But
And
shout
you
out
got
to
Auburn.
Auburn. Oh yeah. When they came to us last year in the whiteout game, they almost had a trap game because we played them over there messing around with San Jose State. I'm like, what the hell was that about? But shout out to the Big Ten. Looks like we got 3 teams in the top 11. Throw us in there. We got 4 in the top 25. So, definitely shout out there. Let's go over to let's go down south over there with Dennis.
Yeah. My Tennessee Volunteers are number 15 right now, so I'm excited about that. And Zara, I told you that top 4 was going to be what it was.
I mean, if we get, man, even though if it won't be my school, that's the next best thing. If we get 2 in the top 4 in the playoffs, oh man, I don't want to hear no SEC no more. But we'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right. And then let's go to Brian.
I mean, y'all saw I guess most of us watched that game, the UT-Bama game. I thought it was impressive that they moved us up from not even being ranked after losing the game. They actually jumped us up a number of spots over ranked teams. I'm just going to continue to say it. I think Alabama is completely overrated this year. I think they've kind of been overhyped the last couple of years. Frankly, I don't care who beats them, Georgia, Clemson, who it comes down to. Probably my most disappointing and surprising of the college football season so far got to be Notre Dame. The way they started off, games they've lost. I love they have a young.
I feel bad for that coach, man. I feel bad for him.
That's what I'm saying. They got one of us in a great high-profile position like Notre Dame, and he just hasn't been able to get it done. Yeah, they've had their problems. They really haven't recruited. The guys they haven't really turned out the way they've kind of imagined them to be. We've kind of figured they'd be a perennial playoff team at this point and haven't quite done that. So that's probably my most disappointing. I'm surprised he hasn't been fired yet, but, pretty much the writing's on the wall at this point.
Right. Oh, one more thing. Yo,
yes.
Notre Dame, they got a big game September 24th against North Carolina. They got
to be honest with you, PSP, they 0-3, man. Every week's a big game
Every
now.
week.
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, the guy that name just split my mind. Their old coach that left there and went to LSU, he's looking bad down at LSU right now.
Right.
So it's like, man, college football is tough, man. You really, especially if you're a team that's expected to win. You're a Power 5 team. You're a big name team. Even
I'm gonna tell you, this is real because I know we call them kids and they 18, 19, 20, but that's why I was so happy that our coach signed that extension because there was all these rumors of him leaving. And when these players commit to these schools and these 5-star high school players, like look at Oklahoma. Some of them went to SC. Some of them went here. Like if you don't have the chemistry, you don't have a coach. LSU, when they got rid of Big Boy last year, I don't know why the hell they got rid of their coach. So there's turmoil. So
You
like
talking
that,
about Ed Oregon?
yeah. Like I don't get it. So I could definitely see that happening. So,
I
but
think they just let him go because they looked at the year when they won a national championship with Burrow back in 2019. They just felt like that was an aberration, and they looked at the last couple of years and they felt like it was just time to move on. That's what it seemed like.
yeah, we'll see if it's the right move, man. We're definitely gonna see.
Yeah,
All
Brian
right.
Kelly better do something at LSU.
Right. All right. Well, there go our college football talk. We're gonna keep it moving, yeah. We got a lot on the table, man. So
Sports View.
all right. So choose one event to change about the past. Give y'all a couple seconds to soak this in. You only get to pick one. And usually it was quick on the draw. We're gonna go out to Dennis.
Let's see. Why you pick me so bad? Which one of these?
Usually you quick on the draw like McGraw. You know what I mean?
Okay, well I'm gonna go with Luck doesn't retire early.
Okay.
Maybe the Colts will win another division title.
that won't be the retirement home. Okay. Let's go to Jay Will. Mute. All right, well, let's go over to Justin.
Man, give me that call against the Rams.
I figured you was going to say that. All right, Brian.
I could definitely see a call against the Rams. That was late. But the fact that the NFL has since gone back and said that the Dez rule was a catch, that's probably the most disappointing and hurting because really my Cowboys haven't been. I know that was Romo, but really we haven't been that close since. Really, that was the year. I think that was really it. And we've had some good times since then, obviously, but that definitely was a catch. It was always a catch. And then the fact that
Child, please.
Child, please.
Y'all, y'all do realize the NFL has since gone back and said it was ruled a catch.
Absolutely.
It wasn't a catch during the game, baby.
Heard that.
It wasn't no catch during the game.
It's the fact that it was that catch and the Calvin Johnson catch that made them change the rule.
Yeah, I wish they wouldn't have. I wish they would have left it alone. But the fact that they've gone,
man, even if he'd scored that, y'all was losing next week.
But real quick, Dennis, how you gonna try to downplay? That's why I called on you first. You know damn well you Andrew Luck my ass. Eagles drafting Jefferson instead. Come on, man.
I was wondering what you were talking about. I was wondering.
Get out of here with that.
I know that's why you picked me first. That's exactly why I didn't say that.
Eagles have more mistakes than passing up on Justin Jefferson.
Hey, but not to get on the Eagles because I hate them, but they didn't look the greatest on Sunday, but that team is stacked. To me, they're the best team in our division, and it ain't saying much.
Week one, we'll see.
They did a great job putting that team together on both sides of the ball. I'll tell you that.
Like I said, they gave up 35 to Detroit, so I don't know how. We'll see, man. It ain't like they played flawless, but we'll see what happens. They got Detroit. We got Tampa Bay. We saw what happened last time they played Tampa Bay. So, you play your schedule. Let's let the teams get a few games in under some good teams as well, and then we'll see who the real teams are.
I see y'all in November.
Absolutely. Let's go over to Jay Will again. Did we keep losing them? Justin.
Can you hear me?
Jay Will, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Please forgive me, man.
No worries. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying Chargers should have stayed in San Diego, man. They don't need to be in LA.
Exactly.
I
still say San Diego.
I still say it too, though.
I still say San Diego. Forget that LA stuff. I still say San Diego.
San Diego Chargers. Yep, you ain't lying about that.
LA Chargers.
All right, PSP.
Andrew Luck. For me, it's Andrew Luck. Even though I'm a Washington dude, and even though we drafted RG3, and even though it didn't work out other than that rookie year, I feel bad for Andrew Luck, because he did everything he could for the Colts organization, and Grigson, the GM, sabotaged him. I mean, early in Andrew Luck's career, he should have given Andrew Luck an offensive line to protect him. and the amount of hits that he accumulated throughout his career. I mean, at some point in time, at some point in time, he was going to retire, given the amount of punishment that he took. I mean, and it's a shame because Andrew Luck, man, he was a once in a lifetime generation coming out of Stanford. Everyone said he was like the best prospect since John Elway. You know, he's smart as hell. He had all the prototype requisite tools. I mean, his contemporaries, they felt bad for him. And I mean, defensive players, they said nothing but great things about Andrew Luck. He's like the nicest player in the NFL. I mean, anytime whenever he got hit or whatever, he would always give the defensive players like a compliment. So I just felt bad overall for Andrew Luck because we didn't see Andrew Luck for a longer period of time. And I just felt bad because he was sabotaged in large part because of Grigson. Had Grigson given him an offensive line at first and then given him some weapons later on, Andrew Luck would have definitely had a long career, definitely had a Super Bowl, and definitely would have been in the Hall of Fame because he was on that trajectory, had not been for injuries and stuff.
Hey, PSP,
Sir.
I think
There's
Luck lost his love for the game.
Hey,
They
you
went
put a lot
drafted
on that.
I mean,
that's one man's opinion, man. That's all it is.
Hall of Fame. I mean, a perennial Pro Bowler. He might be in the Hall one day. I mean,
That's what I'm talking
they
about, Carlos.
started building around him.
But I don't know. I mean, 7 years. Andrew Luck, I mean, he's been to an AFC Championship game, but do you think he's a Hall of Famer? If his career ended right now, which is already been, would you say he's a Hall of Famer?
No, he's not a Hall of Famer. No. I wasn't that high.
I think he might get in the Ring of Honor.
He'll definitely get in the Ring of Honor with the Colts.
I don't know about that definite, but I think he might get in the Ring of Honor.
Right. The Colts Ring of Honor, no question about it. But the Pro Football Hall of Fame, do you see him getting a bust gold jacket? Nah,
Stay with
I
me, sir.
don't know about
Hell
that.
no. No.
Hell no.
Nah, he didn't do anything.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go over to Josh.
Yeah, it's the Chargers for me.
Okay.
Staying in San Diego, baby.
Justin.
He said Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Well, y'all know I'm going with Dez's drop rule to catch. Can we win a Super Bowl? We get that, baby.
I'm out.
Aaron Rodgers is gonna come back.
No, he wasn't.
Adam's still here. I don't know if you.
Go ahead, Adam.
Guess it's that.
I'm surprised no one said Seahawks.
Now, who gives a damn about that?
I give a damn about the Seahawks.
All right, pick one from each row. As simple as that. All right, let's go ahead. PSP.
Ooh.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
I'm gonna go with Josh Allen because I said before I got him winning the league
Yeah,
MVP, so I'm gonna stand by that. As far as running backs is concerned, I love Chubb, but I'm gonna go with Jonathan Taylor. Because the offensive line, the speed, the explosion. I actually still believe the Colts can win the division in the AFC South. I just can't believe it ended in the tie against the Houston Texans, but that's the here no there. As far as wide receivers is concerned, I still got Devontae. I mean, Devontae is still to me the best wide receiver in the NFL, but Justin Jefferson is coming. So I go with Josh Allen, Jonathan Taylor, Devontae.
All right, Brian.
I'm going with the GOAT all day, every day. I'd go with Brady 10 years from now. I'd go with Brady today. Right behind him is Patrick. There's no doubt about that, Patty Mahomes. For my running back, I'm going with Jonathan Taylor. Great game on Sunday. I know it ended in a tie. You have the Colts winning that division, but Lovie Smith, man, he's to be respected. And that Texas team, they glued together a bunch of veterans, a bunch of guys that are basically playing for their NFL career. Who knows what may come of that. And then for the receivers, man, this is very interesting. But it definitely got to be Justin Jefferson. One thing a lot of people don't realize is, with their new head coach, I believe his name is Herbert, Coach Herbert, there in Vikings, he brought over the OC from the Rams. So I made a couple of references on Sunday watching the game. Damn, Justin Jefferson's always open. So I started doing my own little Google, who's the offensive coordinator this is. Come to find out, just last year, he was Cooper Kupp, offensive coordinator with the Rams. So he's obviously going to bring over a lot of that flair, a lot of that, the ways he was able to get Coop open for Justin. And Justin's he's nasty, man. I've had Devontae, the best receiver in the league for the last couple of years. Looks like Justin Jefferson's on his way to taking that spot.
All right, Dennis.
All right, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna take Nick Chubb, and I'm taking Cooper Kupp.
Of course. Josh.
Taking Joshua Allen, taking Nicholas Chubb, and I'm taking Justin Jefferson.
Okay, sounds decent. We got Justin. What you got?
All right, give me Mahomes, Chubb, and we'll reunite Mahomes and Hill.
Quick read.
Well, Dalton had Josh Allen, JT, and Justin Jefferson.
All right. Anybody else in the building as far as the panel? Jay, Will, Adam?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm taking Tom Brady, Jonathan Taylor, and Devontae Adams.
Okay. I'm going to go with the future. Let me get Justin Herbert, MVP this year. Let me get Jonathan Taylor. And let me get Jamar Chase, baby. That's what I'm rolling with mine.
I'm surprised Saquon's not even in the running back list.
Yeah, they should take out Chubb and put Barkley there.
Never.
All right. Which player do you want? 2012 AP or 2020 Derrick Henry? Go ahead, Adam.
I'll take 2012 Adrian Peterson.
Okay, simple as that. Dennis, curious on this one.
Give me AP, man.
Okay, that's two for AP. PSP.
AP, I mean, the year before, didn't he have like an ACL injury? And then he had to like rehab and do all that stuff. I mean, he was like, what, 9? Right.
Yep.
Wasn't he like 9 yards shy of breaking Eric Dickerson's record for like the most rushing yards in like a regular season?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he had a terrible quarter. I mean, Christian Ponder. He had Christian Ponder. Ryan Tannehill, I mean, he's an okay quarterback, but I rather would want Ryan Tannehill than Christian Ponder. So I think AP, just the circumstances. I mean, he was a beast, man. Maybe I'm just being biased because OU, of course, because he played at OU, and I love OU. But, man, he other than LaDainian Tomlinson, he was like one of my favorite running backs.
Right. All right, that makes sense. Let's go with Justin.
All right, give me the purple black Jesus.
With the belt in his hand.
He got his ass whooped by Le'Veon Bell in that boxing
Man,
fight.
yeah,
that wasn't my Jesus. That wasn't my Jesus, though.
And he got smacked.
You funny on that one. Who you got, Josh?
Yeah. AP, baby.
AP. Yeah, I'm going to go AP as well. Did we get everybody?
Yeah,
No,
I'll go. Jay'll be back.
All right.
Who you got, Brian?
Yeah, I think we go AP. I think overall, I mean, he's the Hall of Famer here, so it definitely got to be AP.
Yeah.
All right. So according to this meme here that I got, Tony and Gonzalez and Gronk, someone thinks are widely considered to be the top 2 tight ends of all time. Who are 3rd, 4th, and 5th on your list? Let's start with Brian.
I think you definitely got to put Kelsey's got statistically, Kelsey probably will end up the number 1 tight end of all time, stat wise. I mean, he's really kind of blowing away Gronk. Gronk has the longevity on his side. He has playing with the GOAT on his side, and that's not taken away from what he did at all. I definitely move up Kelsey there right at the 3rd. At 4th, I'm gonna go with Uncle Shea. Got to put Shannon, even though a lot of people probably say his brother was even better than he was. But
but his brother was a receiver, though.
Yeah. Well, he played both. Because technically,
Nah, Sterling Sharp was a wide receiver, man.
no, he went to tight end.
Not in the pros, he wasn't.
Huh?
Not in the pros, not for Green Bay.
Could have sworn they had him on an inside tight end, but I could be wrong. I'll double look that up.
But go ahead,
I don't remember.
But yeah, I'd have him in there. That's 4. I mean, I don't want to put Winslow in there, but I guess.
What about Witten?
A bit. Huh?
What about your boy Witten?
Nah, I mean, I don't know if he's top 10 really. I definitely put Winslow right there. I put Winslow in there.
You put who?
Winslow, the original.
Kellen Winslow.
Oh, his daddy.
Not Junior.
Daddy. Yeah.
You gotta put Keller Winslow Sr. in there.
So who was your 5?
Huh?
He said Gonzalez, Gronk, Kelsey, Winslow, and
I said Uncle's above Winslow.
And Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Dennis.
Yeah, I like that. I might not put Winslow there.
Yeah, I didn't see Winslow.
I mean, I know I'm not.
He was a
hating on
beast.
Winslow. I think Winslow is, is a great tight end, but I just feel as though I'm missing somebody. I can't think of who it is right now, but I'm missing somebody. But for right now, yeah,
Antonio
I guess
Gates?
Winslow be-
Yeah, Antonio Gates.
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe.
old school.
I let them be tied. They'll tie for 5. Winslow and Gates are tied for 5. They play for the same thing.
Algie Crumpler.
That was Vic, dude.
Sit your light ass down. Algie Crumpler ain't better than Jason Witten.
So who you got? That's your 5.
I told you I got Uncle Shay Sharp, Kelsey. I got Winslow and Gates tied at 5.
What about Jay Novacek, man?
And Novacek was a hell of a blocker, baby. Hell of a blocker.
Justin.
This is a good one.
All right, give me Cooley from the Redskins, now known as the Commanders.
You got Chris Cooley in your top 5?
Justin, stop drinking the dishwater.
Wait a
What the hell
minute. Time out. I'm a Washington fan, and I like Chris Cooley, but you got him in your top 5?
Yeah. I'm going a little bit different. Just a little bit. All right. So I got Cooley, and I got my boy Crumpler from Atlanta. He was
Algie.
cool. And then that boy from New Orleans that went to Seattle, then he went to Green Bay.
Jimmy Graham?
Graham.
That's respect.
I had
Yeah.
all his teams, but I forgot his name like that. Here you go.
All right, let's go to Josh.
Dalton said Antonio Gates, Shannon Sharp, and Jason Witten to fill in the blanks. I'm going Shannon Sharp, my boy DJ Shockey, and who else? Who else did you say, Brian? I put Gates.
Kellen Winslow, but it could have been a toss-up because, I mean, you could have had Jason Witten in there. He just didn't, do enough for me. But, I mean, he had
I like Shockey, though. I think Witten's probably better than Shockey, but the way
Shockey
Shockey,
was
man, that was my guy.
One guy that I will say I'll show Jay Will's team some love, Vernon Davis. If he could have just had a little bit longer, he could have been really. Vernon Davis could have been pretty damn.
He
good.
could have.
That dude
He
couldn't
could have
catch
really
the
been
ball,
great.
man.
Hey, what's the name? Ended his career. Chancellor.
No, man, from day one.
Chancellor killed that boy.
His career was already over.
Chancellor's career didn't even last that long. He was a big safety. I really liked him.
Yeah, but he ended Vernon Davis's before he retired.
All right, PSP, what you rolling with?
I got Kellen Winslow Sr. 3rd. I'm gonna put Shannon Sharp Shay 4th. And I'm gonna put Antonio Gates 5. It was tough for me. I mean, some people have made the compelling argument for Jason Witten. I mean, he doesn't score a bunch of touchdowns, but on 3rd and 4th down, he's always Mr.
He was conversion
Dependent.
machine.
He would always move the chains. He was great in clutch situations, and he was tough as a Washington fan. It was tough for me just to deal with from time to
And he was
time.
hella slow though, but he used to.
But as slow, but he's always open. He's always open, no matter how
And
slow.
he'll run and stiff arm you with his helmet off too.
And block. I mean, he's a great blocker too. And again, he was a great blocker even before Dallas improved their old line. So I give Kellen Winslow third, senior. I give Shan Sharp fourth, and I put Antonio Gates fifth. Man. I mean, he and Phillip Rivers at the time they were prolific when LT and them. I mean, they were putting up numbers. So I got to give Antonio Gates some love.
So anybody got the device on outside of what they're on? Turn it down. We got an echo.
Watson. I forgot about my boy
All right.
Watson.
Benjamin Watson, yeah, he was good too. Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Yeah, killing me. But yeah, echo, turn the devices down. So Shannon Sharp is the GOAT to me. So he's one. So I don't even agree with this meme. I have Sharp one. Gonzalez 2, Gronk 3, Antonio Gates 4, Jason Witten 5. So I think that's the same. I had the same as Dalton.
I will say this, Czar. I've heard Unc say he says he's better than Tony, but he said Gronk has passed him as the greatest tight end of all time.
Who, Shannon Sharp said that?
Yeah, Unc has said that a number of times.
I'm talking about the best that I've seen is Shannon Sharp.
Sure, I got you.
Yeah.
I just thought it was kind of funny that, you know what I mean, because he don't just say somebody better than him, but he has said a number of times Gronk has passed me.
Nah.
I'm better than Tony, but Gronk is better than both.
Gronk ain't better than Tony. So yeah. he's trying to be, what he's doing is he's pumping himself up, but he don't want to look too over it like LeBron, always self-proclaimed. He's self-proclaiming, but then he's also saying, okay, I'm better than number one guy that most people got, but the Gronk passed us both. So it's like trying to keep that balance. But
yeah, Gronk was that dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1992 Dream Team versus your Dream Team, even though technically it's not your Dream Team because they already give you a handicap of 2 players. But you do get to fill in the other 3. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. So let's go. Go ahead, Dennis. Kick it in.
I think Dennis left.
All right, let's go, Adam.
I'll take damn. All right. So I'll take Kobe. I'll take I don't know, they're not represented for USA. Dang, I can't. Oh no, this is hard. After Kobe, it's kind of hard for me just going off of against these guys. Yeah, get back to me because I can't think of any. Well, actually, I can't think of anybody after Kobe.
Okay. Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, if you give me Kobe, then give me Shaq.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to take Shaquille.
And then you could give me I'll take Tim Duncan.
Okay, Kobe, Shaq, and Duncan. All right. Go ahead, PSP.
Kobe, Tim Duncan, and did Hakeem Olajuwon played in the Dream Team? I just want to know.
He did.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
He played on one, not the original, but he played on
Not
one.
the 92.
He played on 92?
No.
No.
At that time, see, we had this discussion because I didn't remember him playing on none because he's not from his citizen. I think later on he got citizenship because he played on the Dream Team later.
For his hometown.
But he didn't play on 92, no.
Right. So for me, it's Kobe, Tim Duncan, Olajuwon.
Is Tim playing for us too?
Yeah, Tim.
Did Tim play? Some good question.
Yeah,
Tim Duncan was
He
drafted
played on
in
the Dream
97.
Team. He played on the Olympic team for us.
That's why they came out with the Redeem Team because it was AI Timmy with Coach Larry Brown. They couldn't get it done. Argentina beat us with Ginobili, so that's when they came back, got Kobe, and that's when they got the Redeem Team Part 2 series out right now. They call it the Redeem Team. Yep.
With Duncan on it?
No, Duncan was on the team with AI.
Oh, okay. But he played for us. Okay, I didn't know he played
it
for
was
us.
like LeBron's second year the league or first year. Melo's first year. Wade's first. Yeah, they were kids. And then Kobe wasn't on that team. and that's why everybody makes that joke about it took Kobe to come back.
Right. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Got it. Done. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go AI. I'm gonna go Duncan, and I'm gonna go Dream as well. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, I'm going Kobe, Duncan, and Dream.
All right.
Wait, see, hold up. I thought we couldn't select Dream. I was gonna select him, but I thought we couldn't select him because of the fact that he's technically not like.
I just told you he played on an Olympic team for the U.S.
Oh, okay. Well then,
I
yeah.
said he didn't play for '92.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll go ahead and take Kobe, Dream, and Duncan. Those are the three I'll take.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna take Shaq though, but I gotta take Dream.
Who else? Anybody else go? I need to go.
Yeah, I take KD, Timmy, and Shaq.
KD, Timmy, and Shaq. All right.
KD or KG?
KD. Put him at
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin Garnett.
Cupcake.
Kizzle.
Big
All right,
time.
y'all. Well, we're gonna get to moving on. We're gonna get to the entertainment part of the show. Keep the balance of Stay Tuned Live is what we do. And now let's get to this next segment. We can actually hear it today. Ain't no Rashad or Jay Will in the building. All right. So our first one up. So two-part question. So we got the Nintendo History Systems and we have Sony. So first off, tell me which ones did you own, and then which company of the two overall do you feel is the best? Let's start with PSP.
I had the Nintendo in '97, the Nintendo GameCube. I remember that, and the PlayStation 4. Even though it's not on the list, my favorite would probably be the Xbox.
Oh hell no, they'll never be on this list. We're
Yeah.
talking about the top two companies, not the third.
Oh, the top.
Dang.
Sony. I'll probably say Sony. That's
Right.
number one for me.
Justin.
Can't count none of Joshua's stuff because it was his. So give me I had the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. And I had the Wii.
That were personally mine. I can't count.
And then which overall company do you think is the better?
Sony.
So that's two for Sony. All right. Let's go with Brian.
All right. How many did you own, the top and the bottom, or just the bottom?
Both. Which ones did you own of each?
I think the top I owned a number of GameCubes, and then on the bottom, it's definitely Sony. I mean, Sony's definitely better than Nintendo.
Okay. Josh.
I had the Nintendo. I had the Sega. Oh, Sega.
No Sega.
Oh, so yeah. So I had the Nintendo, PlayStation 1. I think 3, 4, 5.
And then which company do you feel is better?
Whichever PlayStation is.
Sony.
Sony, yeah.
All right, go ahead, Adam.
I've had the 64, the GameCube, the PlayStation 1, 2, 4, and don't have the 5 yet. But for me, which company is better? I would say Sony.
All right, man. I've had every system on the screen. I've had all the Nintendos. I've had all the PlayStations. Man, this is tough when you asked me was better, man. I mean, Sony is probably better, but Nintendo, I mean, they didn't start it off. There was Atari and stuff back in the day, but Nintendo is really the system that really, man. I'm actually gonna go with Nintendo. I'll be the lone wolf and go with Nintendo, man, because they've been around a lot longer than Sony and still either winning the fight or right there with Sony. So I'm gonna roll with them. All right, let's get to the next one. All right. Which these are forgotten female rappers. You pick one, and it could be your criteria if you want to pick them. Whatever you want to pick it based off of. You got Emile, you got Soleil, and I forgot her name, but she was in the group Black. Blaque.
Was that what's her name, sister?
Which one?
Left Eye Sister.
That I don't know. I don't know that. Good trivia. It's good trivia there. She do kind of favor it a little bit. But let's go ahead and start. Let's go down the panel. Justin, which one you picking?
Picking for what?
That's what are your criteria, man? Forgotten female rappers that don't get a lot of love.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Okay.
You got an echo.
Yeah, I don't know if that's me or not. To be honest, I don't know who any of these rappers are.
So I can say you got Emile who was signed to Rockefeller, Soleil, that's Genuine ex-wife. And then like I said, the female, I'm gonna get her name here in a second. But yeah, she was in the group Black.
Okay, I've heard of Black. So the one that was signed to whose record label? The first one.
Rockefeller, Emile. She was on Can I Get a What? What her name is the bottom left is Natina Reed.
Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah, I'll go with Natina Reed.
All right. PSP.
Soleil.
Yeah.
All right, Josh.
Soleil.
All right. Who else? We got Adam in the building.
I'm gonna say so.
He said so.
He said so. Yeah, I gotta go with Soleil, man. That girl, man. I used to like that girl a lot. And Genuine did her wrong, did her dirty, but it's part of the game.
Charlize, that was Corrupt's baby mama. I know.
Yeah, the one in Black. Yeah, she was. All right. So, female rap groups that are kind of forgotten as well, so I didn't put the big ones up here, but you got JJ Fad, Supersonic. They were known for that song. You got Latrim. They were known for We Like the Cars that go boom. You got Anquette, and you got Oaktown's 357, which was MC Hammer's female group. For whatever reason, pick one. Go ahead, PS.
Latrim, the cars that go boom.
Okay. I think you just like the title of their name. Right?
Yes.
He said yes. Let's go, Adam.
Right, pick one. And to be honest with you, I am only familiar with lightweight. One of these is bottom left.
Bottom, really? That's the one out of all of them. That's the one you're familiar with. That's I thought you was gonna say Supersonic.
No,
that's a big song. That's what got Eazy-E and Ruthless Records off the ground. All right, Josh.
T-Cell said Latrim. Ace said Latrim. Charlene said JJ Fad. JJ Fad.
All right, I'm gonna also go. You know what? No, I'm going Oaktown's 357. Man, we're gonna keep it on the west. Yeah. Let's go. Who else we got in the building? We got did Brian go? Who you got up in this joint, man?
Bro, I'll be honest with you, a little before my time. I'm a 90s baby. If it ain't Salt and Pepper TLC, I'm a little out of the
loop. They was out in the 90s, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but they're like more of the mainstream. Like everybody just kind of knew them. I don't know these people.
Right, but they're kind of forgotten. That's why I made this. Like I didn't put no Salt and Pepper or like, what I'm saying? That would have been easy for people to
that would have been easy. Yeah, that would have been easy.
Right.
But I can't forget some that I never knew.
Right. All right. One gotta go forever. Ever. One album gotta go forever, y'all. Let's start it out. Go ahead, Brian.
All right, I know all this simply because I have been a damn music lover. Really, none of these can leave. First of all, the Michael Jacksons can't, but the Prince and then the Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, that album is still being sampled by all genres of music to this very day. So, I mean, it's one of those things that you take away just at least probably that even the Marvin Gaye, those two, the Prince. There's certain songs that we wouldn't have today, certain artists we wouldn't have today without those. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get rid of Prince because we have Michael Jackson and we're good to go. We had the bar.
Right. All right. PSP.
Look, man, growing up, man, nothing better in Haiti than listening to Michael Jackson, listening to him. So I grew up listening to MJ music. So I mean, I like Prince, I like Purple Rain, but I would take Purple Rain off. That's just me.
Right. Okay. Justin.
Yeah, unfortunately, Prince got to go.
A lot of Prince haters. Josh.
And we got a Prince suite in the comments. And yeah, I'll go with Prince too.
Yeah, I'm the lone wolf again on this joint.
What'd you say, Sean?
Marvin Gaye gotta go bye-bye. I ain't get rid of Purple Rain and the movie. I mean, I don't get the movie too. The movie don't exist if this album go. None of these albums got a movie. I mean, Thriller was the best, greatest video. Purple Rain ain't going nowhere. Y'all crazy. Bye, Marvin.
I never even heard Purple Rain from the beginning.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, we got a double marathon we got to do. New Jack City and Purple Rain. We setting it up, Josh.
Yeah.
I didn't know you didn't see Purple Rain, bro. You gotta see Purple Rain, bro.
Nah,
classic, like real. Like Rashad just in Minnesota, he just went to the club where he did his first music. And we were talking about it like he was in the summer thing. Yeah. Oh man, fire, bro. Trust me. All right, well, I don't know Wolf on that one. All right. So, which episode was the best? You can go with the funniest, or was the most iconic, in your opinion. So, just for those that don't know, this is Good Times, Martin and the Fresh Prince. In three of the kind of more better iconic episodides, you got Martin with the New Jack City. You got Good Times with Michael joining the gang in Chicago, and then you got The Pledge with your boy from South Central. And
that was classic too.
Classic, right? That's why it's gonna be. It's a hard. If y'all ain't seen that Good Times episode, like I know a lot of people aren't as young. Man, all three of these is fire. So for whatever reason, Josh, go ahead and kick it off.
It was gonna be that Fresh Prince, but I got to go with that Martin one.
No, you ain't seen New Jack. You still go.
I know, right?
All right.
It's Charlene and T-Cells got Martin.
Okay.
It's a tough one to me between the Fresh Prince one and Martin. I gotta go with the Fresh Prince one for me. I mean, I like that episode. It still resonates with me like to this day. Like that episode. Other than the Will Smith father episode, this goes for it for me.
Right. Okay. That's a good one. Justin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fresh Prince. Yeah, it's like they're playing Black Card Revoke the whole game.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. Brian.
I've seen all three of the episodes. Good Times. Growing up, my dad he bought all the cassettes for Good Times, Sanford and the Son, All in the Family. So I almost feel like a 70s baby in the aspect of watching all them shows. But the Fresh Prince one, it was funny, obviously, but it's more so like an episode that the culture needed then and probably still needs now. Maybe not as much now. But what's being black or not being this or not, people don't understand is whether you grew up in the hood or you went to school with a bunch of white people, you still dealing with struggles. You know what I mean? So that was a good episode. But the funniest one is the Martin one. I just watched a little deal about that the other day, that specific episode. Martin was trying to get a real dog, but some documents basically they had to get signed in order to have a real actual dog on set. He wasn't able to, so they thought they were actually going to scrap the scene. And so he came out there with that fake-ass dog. They had no idea what was going on. So
they talked about it on the reunion. Yeah,
that's classic.
So they was like, bro, that was all real. Like
that probably made it funnier.
I know, because they was laughing in the background, too.
They were laughing in the back, trying to hide they sniffed it.
Especially Tommy.
Especially Tommy.
Tommy be the worst one trying to.
Right.
That episode of Martin, the one where Gina's got her head stuck in the bed frame.
Oh yeah.
Classic. And then when Marty got his ass whooped in the ring and had the big, the big head with the
Tommy the Hitman.
Shit, we might have to do a segment just on his episode. I mean, my favorite is Tommy Varnell Hill and Jodeci. That's my favorite. So,
bruh. Oh, when they delivered the baby, when Gina
that was a good one too.
The baby shower, he was across the room and caught the baby across the room.
Right.
Man, there's so many classics on Martin.
Yeah. Is Adam still in the building?
Yeah, I'll take the Fresh Prince.
Okay. I'm gonna be Lone Wolf again. I know I'm a little older, but I'm going with that Good Times as a kid. Growing up, where I grew up.
I gotta watch that one.
Growing up where I grew up at, like it was, and it's funny because I was in Indianapolis, 3 hours from Chicago, and especially back at that time, you talking about gangs, the Disciples, Vice Lords. Like, I mean, not saying they ain't real now. This ain't no Crips and Blood. This was all territorial and stuff like that. Like
those were real games.
That was a teaching lesson. Like, it was real. I was glued to the TV while I seen the episode many times. So, all right. All right, and then we're gonna move it on to this or that, and let's get things cracking.
Okay.
Bam. First up, this is in for PSP. You're gonna kick the joint off, man. This or that. Well,
Oh man. Like every single time after a long day from work, I just want to hop in my bed and watch TV. But it's a tough one. But I gotta go with South Park. And my favorite character on the show is Cartman, because Cartman is a crazy I mean he's vindictive, he's racist, I mean he's a lot of things, and he still finds a way he still finds to get his way, man. And then other than Cartman, Chef, rest his soul, Isaac Hayes.
I'm gonna be real with you, PSP. I wasn't a huge fan of the show. So I mean, I ain't got a lot of episodes to go on, but when Chef that Scientology and they was kicking him off, and that one when he was talking about the children and molesting the children, that dude, I was crying when that fool said, "I want to stick my balls inside your rectum, child."
What?
I was like, dude, I turned it to the TV.
I
said,
never heard that.
Oh, bro,
Hey,
they were getting rid of Chef. They were getting rid of him. Because of that science, in real life, they got rid of the guy that played Chef, so they were making fun of the character, dude. They had this dude saying all kind of.
He said, "I want to stick my balls in your rectum."
Rectum, child. And the kids was like, they were like,
"We about to get banned."
Yeah, they were like, "What?" And he was like, "You kids are my fantasy." But we was dying. I'm gonna find it. Yeah. So
and then
I'm picking
Butters.
South Park. I'm picking
and then
South
Butters.
Park.
Butters was my other favorite character.
Butters. Yeah.
Butters, yo.
So I'm with you on South Park. Go ahead, Josh.
I don't even watch Family Guy, but I got to go with South Park.
PSP. I mean, you just went. Let's go to Brian.
I mean, it's definitely Family Guy. I mean, the stuff they say, their jokes. For just his name just slipped my head. What's his name? Seth MacFarlane is
yes.
Oh, they got a chef too?
No, Seth
MacFarlane. He's the creator and he's the one that created Ted, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
That boy got a sick mind, man. Whoever.
He's just a genius. But Family Guy, I mean, from the innuendos to the cutscenes to the little witty. I mean, it's just hilarious, and they just keep going. It might be one within one episode. It's like two whole. It's just well written, man, and that's why it's been on TV forever.
My favorite episode is Family Patriots games. It's the episode when Brian and Stewie placed a bet on Carol Channing, the actress, going up against Mike Tyson, the boxer. And ironically, Carol Channing won that fight. Stewie did, and he beats the living hell out of Brian for the money.
He said his favorite Family Guy character is D. Smith.
Right. All right. Adam.
I'm going with Family Guy, and after this one, I'm out, y'all. I got to go handle some business, so I'm going to be heading out after that one. So, all right, y'all.
Pick up them breadcrumbs, baby. All right, Justin.
Yeah, I didn't watch too much South. Actually, yeah, I don't think I watched South Park at all, even now. But
Yeah, I had to hide and watch it.
Yeah,
yeah,
man, you couldn't get away watching South Park.
yeah, Family Guy. When I got
That
older,
was,
like Family Guy, Boondocks. That's an honorable mention right there.
yeah, man.
Boondocks is the one.
Hmm.
But Family Guy for sure. But it would even just be like the commercials that are telling you Family Guy's coming on. 'Cause I think what really got me was the dad Peter, like tackled the Hindu guy with the jewel in the middle of his forehead. He tackled him. He said, "Oh, I thought that was a sniper rifle." I was like, "Oh man," I was like, "That was
So
so
they
jacked
wrong,
up."
bro.
Yeah, they have some classics,
They,
man.
hey, no one's off the table. I mean, they talk about 9/11.
No, I know.
They talk about
Yeah.
blacks, whites, Mexicans. Like, no people that are dead. Like, nobody's off the table.
Yeah, everybody fair game in that.
Right. All right. Okay. So we going back old school. This is before internet. This is before all that good
I
stuff.
never heard Right On.
It's the magazine. So for our culture in the 80s, we had a couple more, but these were about the two main ones. We had Right On magazine and we had Ebony. This or that. Pick one. Let's go with PSP.
I'm more Ebony. I gotta go with Ebony magazine, just because I've read the magazine. It's good, so I go with Ebony.
All right, Ebony. Justin.
I've only heard of Ebony, and I've never heard of Right On.
Ooh, really? Wow.
He said, "Oh, silly."
Man, I used to live by Right On. Go ahead. So you want Ebony? All right, let's go, Josh.
T-Sale said Ebony. Shailene said Ebony. Ace said Hustler. I'm going with Ebony because I haven't heard on.
I don't think
heard
Ace
about
know. I don't
Right
think
On.
Ace know these joints right here. Let's go with Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember anything about Right On necessarily, but Ebony, I remember we had the subscriptions and we had the different magazines. They're still relevant today. So
I knew
definitely
Ebony and Jet.
Ebony and Jet. Yep.
The Jet was the
Going to
small
the
one.
beauty-
Yeah,
going to the
Ebony
beauty
was
shop
the
as a
small
kid.
one with the little.
It was super small.
Yeah, had the
the
Jet
little-
Ebony
yeah,
of the
the
week.
Jet ones, yeah.
With the
At one
yeah.
time when I was a kid, I cut out the Jet Ebony, the model
Beauty
of the week, and I had them all on the wall like old boy did.
Like a
on the
pervert. That's what she had.
barber shop.
Like a pervert.
Hey,
Like
women
a
love
pervert.
her, women love her, women love her. But I'm a lone wolf again. I'm going with Right On. Ebony was cool, but Right On was kind of more. What should I say? Ebony was more like soulful and but like Right On, even though it wasn't a lot of when rap came out, like Ebony wouldn't really touch on that. Like New Edition, like the Fat Boys, or like so that was kind of where we got news.
Looked like
from
more
all
urban.
around. Yeah, more hip hopish as well. Where Ebony was more soulful, more on that level. But both great magazines. But yeah, Right On was up my alley though. All right, this or that. Simple as that.
Keep the
Marcus
lights on.
Houston, Omarion, Brian.
Doom, 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 touch.
Oh man. Oh.
They both nasty.
Yeah, I guess just give me Marcus Houston. I mean, he has what was the movie with Steve Harvey?
The
Oh,
movie.
that was dumb. I was boo boo.
What movie?
As a kid,
You got served?
No,
Yeah,
Omarion's a star. They both the star of this movie.
Yeah, but you're right. They both did. I just like Marcus Houston's character. I mean, he got hurt, and then the little drug dealer dude squeezed his leg that he tore his ACL. Like that wasn't even realistic. Like if you just had Sergio Shiller and someone just squeezes it, like
Exactly,
you just
Roger.
And then sister.
Exactly.
You just redid your.
Well, we don't know what kind of injury he had though.
I figured it was like an ACL.
Yeah, I probably wasn't no ACL.
It was right.
I mean, it's been a year, and I don't think he tore his ACL. You're taking it to back. I guess whatever the case. I don't think it was ACL. I probably had a sprained knee or some shit.
But I mean, I guess Mario did have the better career overall. But I mean,
Marcus was that guy.
Nah. All right. PSP.
It wasn't ACL. Well, I knew it was.
Did they say that in the movie? It was a torn ACL?
I think they did.
I don't think so. Go ahead. Go ahead, PSP.
Justin had to go.
Omarion, because I mean, before the movie, you know, he was the lead singer of that group B2K, and then
Well, they
that
both were
song
lead
Touch.
singers. They both were lead singers of their group, though.
Marcus Houston was on
Immature.
B2K.
No, he was the lead singer of Immature.
Right.
No,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying
I forgot about
I'm
that. I
saying they
forgot
were
about
both
that.
lead singers, though, is what I mean.
Oh yeah. But I just go with Omarion because like singing, he had like a better career. I mean, he's
Right.
more noticeable than Marquez. That's what I think. So
But you still see Marcus Houston on TV shows, though. He's a decent actor. He used to be on what's that black UPN? That's the network.
I don't know. UPN kind of trash, but
you mean the cuts 1-on-1? I remember those
Yeah,
shows.
he was a decent actor. Then he had a show where he became his own. He was a barber.
Yeah, cuts.
Yeah, cuts. Yeah.
right. I'm going to Omarion solo, and maybe the groups might have been close, but Omarion served this dude as a solo artist with O and Icebox, and Omarion, he's a way better dancer in my opinion as well. Go ahead, Josh.
Let me get these comments. Charlene said Marcus Houston because Roger. Will said Omarion. T Cell said Omarion. They both. Charlene said Immature. What's her group? That's why I'm going. I like Immature better.
Well, this ain't no Immature, fool.
But he was the lead singer of that group, so
right.
He was the best.
And they were in House Party 3, though.
And I was about to say he was in House Party
House
3,
Party
so.
4.
Oh, that was
in
trash.
the
Those are garbage. I don't like the ones with Kid and Play. Kid and Play in it is trash.
Overall career-wise, I think Marcus Houston had a better. He was in movies, better movies.
Oh, they both were in movies.
Better movies.
They were like. I don't know if he was in that many more movies. They were.
House Party was better than anything Omarion did.
Nah, he had a cool little movie he did with the J-Lo produced called Feel the Noise.
Yeah, that was a good one.
No, I'm just saying you might not have seen him. I know you know.
No, I'm saying Marcus Houston.
They had this horror movie together that was pretty dope on BET. That actually wasn't too bad. I forgot the name of it.
Immature is better than B2K, led by Marcus Houston.
Yeah, that I don't know, but solo, I'm going to Omarion. All right.
But that versus killed Omarion.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did that. That was terrible.
Yeah, what killed him?
The versus
he did with Mario.
Yeah. You're right.
All right, here we go. 80 shows. You know, hopefully, see some of y'all seen this in the comments. This was a Friday night. This is before TGI Friday, man. This was a double header, 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock hour shows. You got the Love Boat, and Martin did an episode of that.
Jay Will back in the building too. So my bad.
Jay Will back. All right, and then Fantasy Island. So real quick, Martin. I don't know if we talked about Martin. Do y'all remember his episode where he did the Love Boat episode? That was when him and Gina had already kind of were in that court battle. So Martin and then went on a trip on the boat, and they had most of the cast from Love Boat on the boat. And then Fantasy Island, they just made a movie about a couple years ago. It actually was pretty good, a horror movie. But anyway, which one you got? Jay Will back. Let's go with Jay Will.
Oh man, I'm probably got to go with Fantasy Island, man.
The plane.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go with Brian.
Oh man, I remember hearing about the Love Boat, but I'm not familiar with either one of them.
Okay. PSP.
Love Boat.
The Love Boat. Josh.
T Sales, Ace, and Charlene said Love Boat. Yeah, I only heard about Love Boat.
Yeah, these are both fire, but I'm gonna go Fantasy Island with Jay Will because I'm a horror fan, and it wasn't a horror show per se, but it was a little more gritty. Like you go there, people that go to the Fantasy Island, the plot was you go there because you have issues, and they basically can make your fantasy come true. And sometimes it was, not a happy fantasy or whatever the case may be. So the movie was pretty good for those that like films or whatever. It came out, I think, in 2020. All right. We got a Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and we got Revenge of the Nerds. I don't know if PSP seen this one, but go ahead, PSP, if you can, just in case.
Honestly, I haven't seen any of these movies. I heard of them, but I've never actually seen them.
You need to get up on these films, man. These 80s is classics joints right here, man.
Yeah, I definitely gotta watch more of those. But I'll probably say for now I would say Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds.
All right, Jay Will.
Yeah, definitely Revenge of the Nerds, man. That's my movie.
Okay.
1 and 2.
All right, I'm going Ferris Bueller, even though I love both. But man, that soundtrack and that whole nine and Mia Farrow, I love that joint. Josh.
Charlene, T Sales, Ace also said Ferris. Yeah, I'm going Ferris. I ain't never seen him either. But
And then Brian, you heard a scene or?
Yeah, no, I remember in the No Feelings mixtape, Wayne made a reference to Ferris Bueller. I was, what the hell? So I went and Googled it and watched the movie. And it was hilarious. So yeah, thanks to Wayne, I know Ferris Bueller.
Nice. All right. And we got one more. Seems like it's more so 80s theme. I'm kind of making y'all think, these youngsters in here. But these classics right here. And both of these were made in the movies, but the movies were garbage. Well, you got the Dukes of Hazzard and you got Starsky and Hutch. I know Jay will know what you got.
I'm going with Starsky and Hutch.
The Huggy Bear, baby. Brian.
I'm gonna go with Starsky and Hutch. They love Dukes of Hazzard down here. I mean, everybody, white, black, it's crazy, especially with that flag being in the show. I never understood how people would. But I mean, classic, I get it. But for me, it was Starsky and Hutch. I remember watching episodes of that.
And that's where the Daisy Duke term came from. Oh, Daisy wearing them shorts. That's where the term got coined. PSP.
Starsky and Hutch, man. Starsky and Hutch.
Josh.
Hey, did Dukes of Hazzard have like a grandma? Oh, no, it was Hillbillies in there.
They have, that's the
Hillbilly. That was the Beverly Hillbillies.
Our Hillbillies are that also the house show. I forgot her name. She dressed up.
Yeah, Grandma's house or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But go ahead.
Well, I go Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, I both of these was dope, but I can't lie, man. Growing up, remember, I'm a kid watching these. Dukes of Hazzard was my shit when they were driving that orange car, jumping over hills and stuff. Yeah, that was my joint. All right, I think we do got time to open that floor. Open floor. All right, one has to go. Taco Bell, Chipotle, Pizza Hut, Subweezy. Go ahead, PSPZ.
Taco Bell needs to go, man. Please. Taco Bell needs to go, man. It's nasty.
Taco Bell?
You getting rid of Taco Bell, huh? All right, what you got, Brian?
I mean, really, you can find all of them being trash, but Taco Bell just going back since we was just kids to being broke and when we didn't have nothing. Taco Bell just always been consistent. But
Thank you.
I mean, they just always been. Subway's gross. They nasty. Pizza Hut, if I want real pizza, I go get real pizza. And then Chipotle. I like Chipotle, but I like Freebird.
Chipotle.
There's just different options for that now. So, damn, I'm gonna go away with Subway. I'm gonna go away with Subway. They got too many anyways.
All right, Jay Will.
All right, man. I'm gonna go with Subway, but I'm not a fan of Chipotle at all.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Subway. I don't eat any of it though, but I'm gonna go with Subway.
All right, Josh.
Charlene said Taco Bell. T Cell said Subway. Will said Subway. I'm going Subway.
Yeah, I like all these. They're not the best, but yeah, if I had to get rid of one where I eat it, I look at which one I probably eat the less. Probably be Chipotle. I'd rather get a burrito somewhere else, to be honest with you. I'm just saying, give me a real Mexican burrito. But Taco Bell got that nacho bel grande.
Bro, Taco Bell be hitting. You gotta know when to go. You know
Serve once too. Serve once.
Right.
I ain't had Taco Bell in a minute though.
All right. Pick two sides and a sauce. Go ahead, Jay Will.
Pick two sides. I'm gonna go with asparagus. Asparagus and broccoli.
Two greens, okay. And with sauce.
Your TJ stink.
With sauce, Jay Will.
Probably got kicked out.
You got okay. Brian.
I'm gonna do asparagus and baked potato with no cheese.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do A1 sauce.
Nice. All right. PSP.
Fries and rice, and I'll probably go with the Jack Daniel's sauce.
That looked good. I never had it.
I never had the Jack Daniel one. Yeah.
Asparagus and baked potato and A1 sauce. Charlene said baked potato, asparagus with A1. I don't even like steak, but
me neither.
I'll go with the broccoli because asparagus have your pea stinking.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So broccoli and
Because it cleans out your kidneys, Josh. It's supposed to.
Yeah, my kidneys must stink then, because man,
I'm going asparagus and fries, and I'm picking a Jack Daniel's because it looked like it might be good. So I'm not a big steak guy, I'm not a big A1 guy. So yeah, I'm gonna go Jack Daniel's. All right, are you a Lizzo fan? According to the public, no, but we seem to cannot hear enough of this girl. So let's see what the panel thinks. PSP, are you a fan?
In terms of her music, like I need some context about Lizzo.
That's on you, brother.
I mean, I like her music from time to time. I mean, I ain't got no problem with Lizzo. Like I just did a video on my social media. I said, look, the thing I respect and I admire about Lizzo is that she has a great personality. She's all about self-love. She's all about loving yourself, accepting yourself, being who you are. And, for a woman her size, she has to have a lot of courage. She has to have a lot of strength to do some of the things that she does. So I ain't got no problem with her. I got nothing but love and respect for big women. So
okay.
Okay. Sicky. Would you buy some cereal? Jay Will.
Jeez. Not a fan at all, man. But she's cool though. Just not a fan, man.
Over the top.
All right. What'd you say? Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, like my cousin said, not a fan, but should respect her. I kind of got respect for her though, but I get tired of her though. It's just constant. You know what I'm saying? I'm fat, so I got to do this. I'm like, man,
right.
Go ahead, man.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, man, I'm not necessarily a fan. I think the only thing I don't care for her is she thinks everybody's shaming her, bashing her, and I don't think that's the case at all.
Right.
I can like plus size women. I can find a woman with big thighs or whatever you want to call them, woman attractive all day. I just don't find Lizzo attractive. I don't like her pics. I don't think she has some big fat ass. She's just a bigger girl. If that makes sense. So
she just big boned it.
Yeah, she's just big, and I just, that doesn't mean all girls that look like her are disgraceful and distasteful. I'm just.
What about Precious? What about Precious?
Again, I'm just not attracted to her.
That means no.
You know what I mean? Like, because you find a lot of, big girls or big bone girls. They have the prettiest face in the world, pretty hair, nice personalities. At the same time, they're not trying to walk around a thong talking about, oh, you don't like this, but you like her. It's like, bro, like people have their preferences.
Right.
So no, as a person she's cool, but as a fan.
A said she's looking for sympathy.
And she doesn't need to. That's my problem with her. You don't need to look for sympathy. Like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan at all, but I would share my Frosted Flakes with her. But I'm not a fan. Just letting y'all know.
People be saying she's got a pretty face for a big girl.
Right.
I hate that though. I hate that. Like. Just say she has a pretty face. It shouldn't have to be for a big girl. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like
shit,
calling somebody little.
right. You know what I'm saying? If I take him 18 to 80, well, I'm sorry, 25 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy.
It's crazy. That Willie
To 80?
Yeah. Like, I don't discriminate, bro. You can take the teeth out and gum it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Like,
Oh man, let's move
if
on.
you got a good personality, that's all that matters.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Gumming
All right, Daz Dillinger. He's stupid. Daz Dillinger suggests versus between the Dog Pound and Outkast. Is that something you want to see, or how do you feel about it? He should. Well, I'll let the public go first. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I love Dog Pound, this and that. They have some greats, but Outkast is classic. I mean, they have
Well, he ain't saying. I don't think he's saying they would win. He's just saying that would be a good versus. Do you agree?
She said no.
I don't know. The only verses I honestly really want to see is like Lil Wayne versus Drake or Wayne versus Jay-Z, like stuff amongst that really have a bunch of hits for
People keep talking about L's. This ain't nobody's asking who would win.
I'm saying
not you, but I'm saying in the comments. But go ahead.
But I'm saying it's not even interesting. No, this wouldn't be interesting when people are interested.
Yeah, I think there's some solid East Coast bias to this. I think it would be dope. I actually think, again, this is taste in music. I like more Dog Pound stuff than Outkast. So you got to remember, these dudes are on the Chronic. They can play shit from the Chronic, Doggy Style, Snoop. I mean, they're on the dog food. Like y'all remember when you do a versus features and what you own is counts. Every
right,
so I don't think Outkast would touch them. I'm just being real.
It comes down to preference and style. I might like Outkast style. I might like that style of music.
You got Doggy Dog World. If the homies, it ain't no fun. If the homies, you gotta remember the stuff they on, y'all. Like, I'm just telling you.
Outkast though.
I'm just telling you. But go ahead, PSP.
Oh man, I still go with Outkast, but the Dog Pound, I love that track. Ain't no fun, man. I mean, that's the hit for me. But Outkast got rock with ATL.
All right, and then Jay Will, would you be cool with? You like this versus as a battle?
Yeah, I would definitely love to see this before I see another, H2O, Kazar, and Ace. I'd love to see this.
All right. Well, fair enough then. So you got his endorsement, Daz. Make it happen.
But I heard Daz do got some nice songs, or he wrote some stuff. So.
I'll let you, Josh. If you want to hear it, just let me know. It's like,
oh no, I heard some stuff, but I still like Outkast stuff.
All right, better party snack: wings or lumpia? Jay Will.
Man, it's tough. I'm gonna go with wings though.
All right, PSP.
Wings, man. I can't. I mean, if I'm going to a party, if I'm getting something to eat, I need a drink and I need some wings, and there be some blue cheese, and there be some other.
You just messed up the wings. You mean ranch?
I mean, I like ranch, but I love blue cheese. I grew up on blue cheese, man.
Yeah.
So, and the wings better be hot and crispy. So
yeah, they got you. Yeah, right.
All right, Josh. I'm going lumpia as well. It's one of my favorite foods, man. And I like boneless wings anyway, but lumpia by far.
It's just chicken nuggets, huh?
Hey, I know. If those lumpia are made right and made, man, fire.
Charlene got lumpia, TCL's got lumpia, Ace got
it's good. Yeah, definitely. Jay
A grown ass man liking little boneless wings. That's cute.
All day long.
Chicken nuggets.
I go to Wingstop. I go to Wingstop. Give me that 6-piece boneless, baby.
Hey Jay, Ace says you love that versus though.
Huh?
No, yeah, I did. I would rather see Dog Pound and Outkast though.
All right. You have to survive 20 minutes with one of them to receive $100 million. You got the grizzly, you got the tiger, you got the alligator, and you got the, what the hell is that on the bottom left? Is that
hippo. Hippo's a mean, man.
No, I couldn't form what it was. I knew it was something, but Let's see, which one would you survive, Brian? And if so, which one would you want to take on to get best chance of surviving?
I mean, the only one you really have a chance with is really depending on the type of attitude and the mood the Bears in. Where I'm from, I mean, my parents used to talk about they're growing up, there'd be bears on the side of the road and they treat them like dogs. They might run up on you, see what kind of food you got. You can shoo them off, and you see people have bears as pets all the time, stuff like that. But the alligator's a reptile, you have no chance. The tiger's a cat, and I love my cat, so that tiger's a pure killer. And the hippopotamus, they're just crazy. I mean, they have no anything for life. So the only one you really maybe have a chance with of maybe speaking to it and hopefully you can make it docile would actually be the bear.
All right. Jay Will.
Oh man, we got to go with the alligator.
Ooh.
They gonna get tired. They gonna get tired and slow down. As long as you're running in a zigzag way or whatever, you find a tree or something. I think anything else, you don't really stand a chance. 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes.
Hey, man, that's your life. It's your life. You got that adrenaline.
Everybody did.
The bear and the tiger go climb a tree, or they go jump in the water with you.
Right. I don't know, man. All right, PSP.
Tiger, only because of Mike Tyson. Like, because no, I love Mike Tyson.
You gonna sing Phil Collins to it?
Yeah, I mean, I love Mike Tyson. He was like he's my favorite boxer. I mean, I knew when he lived in Vegas, he had like the huge tiger and all that other stuff. I even heard like he slept in the bed like with the tiger and stuff. So I would probably say tiger.
Josh.
Ron said hip. A said alligator, the zigzag. He said gator. I'm with Brian, man. If you chill with the bear, you got a better shot.
Hey, well, it was nice knowing you, Josh.
Hey, but you understand, people. The top two people have tigers and bears for pets.
Yeah, but we talking about you ain't
bears in Russia like
that ain't the position. You ain't getting to raise no bear. This is you. You got a proposition. You the bear though. This bear and tiger don't know you.
So the hippo and the alligator.
Doing a bear way, then you have the other.
I'm going with the hippo. You ain't bear, tiger, and alligator. You buy. You gotta look at the weapons of what they using. The hippo, I'm kicking the shit out the hippo until you stop coming at me.
Hell no!
I'm telling you.
You're a homer. You don't want.
I'm telling you.
He said you're a homer.
I'm telling you, the hippo gotta go, bro.
Right? Yeah, hippos. I just saw.
Hippos kill 500 people a year. You're bugging.
Yeah, I saw.
They don't kill more. They don't kill more than a lion or a tiger or a bear. Come on, bro.
She said she watched enough Swamp People.
You can scare one of them away. Talk to some country folk; they'll tell you. You can scare them away.
What is your favorite alcoholic drink, Brian?
Shit. All of them, really.
They said the hippo gonna kill you.
I'm really a whiskey guy, honestly. I guess it's a Texas thing. We like our whiskey and our bourbon, our scotch.
Okay. Jay Will.
I'm a vodka guy, tequila. I just like my vodka and club soda. Man.
Woo.
Josh.
Charlene said sex on the beach, obviously. T-Cell said Long Island. You already know, I ain't got one.
Right. PSP.
Stop drinking so loud, Jay.
Man, you can hear that?
And hold on, A said Coco Loso had a few of them Sunday.
That's good.
PSP.
For me, I would probably say Di Serrano and Angry Orchards, the hard cider, the apple crisp. So those are my favorites.
Yeah, you know what? I like those green apple joints, whether it's Angry Orchard or Smirnoff too. Smirnoff is good. As far as a mixed drink or blended drink, I like margarita, but I like flavored margaritas, not the. Yeah. I like a watermelon margarita or like pomegranate margarita, stuff like that.
Darby drinking with the homegirls.
I drink fruity drinks. Oh yeah, no, you ain't even lying. I don't like. See, when I drink, bro, I don't like getting messed up right away, and I like my shit have some taste to it, bro. I'm just taking
That's gonna
shots
hurt
of
my
like,
stomach. I can't mix it. The most I can mix
nah.
Said he like drinking with the homegirls. You got
Hey,
I don't do it,
shit,
yeah.
give me 5 boys, 5 girls. You want to tell you what table I'm gonna go sit at?
Dalton said mudslide.
Oh, I used to drink those, or in the Kahlua and cream.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
So, what's a basic meal that you absolutely love, Jay Will?
It's a basic meal that I absolutely love. You got to be chicken, mashed potatoes, and broccoli.
All right, eating the whole plate.
Yeah,
Brian.
that's a man's meal right there.
Go ahead, B.
Man, it just kind of depends, man. I love my hot water cornbread. I love my oxtails. You know, I love my.
Those are
greens.
basic meals, man.
I know. I mean, when you said meals,
fried chicken is
I
basic.
said basic meal. Hey, mom, I just want something basic. Can you go make some oxtail and some hot water cornbread?
Hey, he live in the South though, so that might be tasty.
Probably right, huh?
Yeah, they
All
look
right.
that up.
Well, I'll take it. I'll take that answer. PSP.
Tacos. Love me tacos.
Yeah, I love tacos. Yeah, I love my
Josh.
Charlene said chicken and rice. T. Cell said meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans. A said sausage and gravy. Hey, I go with cereal.
Hey, my favorite food is basic. I'm going pizza.
Yeah.
Slice of pizza. That's it. That's my favorite food.
Hey, give me a bowl of cereal. I'm good.
In the morning, I dig them. I had Golden Crisp this morning, player.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were not afraid?
And Dalton
I'm
said
not afraid.
hamburger and onion rings.
Oh, he loved them hamburgers.
What
But so,
about-
I mean, you can take this question however you want. But what would you do if you were basically? I guess it's meaning if nothing would scare you, what would you do? What's the first thing you would do? Go ahead, PSP. You can decipher it.
Capitalize on your dreams. If you're not afraid, just try to capitalize on your dreams. Just try to do the best that you can and don't let anyone discourage you.
Oh,
That's what I would say.
Okay.
All right, Jay Will. Okay.
Probably just take more chances, man. Take more chances. If you wasn't afraid, sometimes you just got to step out there on that leap of faith.
Right, Brian.
I don't know if it's afraid or not, but if I was to get in the position to get an opportunity, and like they gave me a chance just to like get on the Cowboys and just run a play, I honestly probably would get hurt more than likely. But if I wasn't afraid at the moment to just get out there, whether it's take a pitch in the backfield and see how many yards I can get between the tackles, or if it's play on the other side of Micah and see if you can get out of the court. If I wasn't afraid, I would really get out there and try to do it if I got the opportunity.
Okay, I feel you. Josh, did you go, Josh? What you got?
No, the comments is T. Cell said skydive. A said fly an airplane in an airplane. Don't judge them. And Charlie said skydive.
Yeah, I would probably bungee jump if I wasn't afraid.
That's it, man. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
I'd learn how to swim if I wasn't afraid.
What?
You fear that water?
Yeah, if I wasn't afraid. I almost drowned when I was like 6, so I messed up. I'm like Jordan. They say Jordan got a real fear of water because he almost drowned. He watched a friend of his drown once.
Michael Jordan?
Yeah, Michael Jordan. Google it. Michael Jordan, biggest.
I mean,
fear of water.
he trained in water when he's coming back from his foot injury, but I mean, it wasn't
He's
deep
still
water.
afraid.
Maybe he mean like water, like beach water, like out in the, but in a confined pool.
On the water,
what I mean? Right.
And uncontrollable, yeah.
All right. Well, I think that might be it. Yeah. All right. So we kind of, Josh, you've been going over what's in the comments. We appreciate all the comments, everyone participating. Y'all looking at my girl right now. Don't look at her too hard. Or, you might get your cap twisted. But closing remarks. PSP, talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh, man. Find me on Sports PSP, IG, TikTok, Twitter. And Facebook as well, man. Just trying to grow, just trying to increase my brand. Just I'm gonna try to come up with as much college football and NFL videos for Saturday and Sunday. So just check me out and support it, man.
Back off, Ace. Brian, where can people talk to the people?
Oh man, we on the Facebook, we on Instagram. We got the sports groups, Crazy Ant Sports. We got Crazy Ants Football. We got West Coast Hoops, and we got the boxing, MMA, combat page as well. And then we also we in the car business, so we pushing our car game. We gonna start the heavy marketing network as we are in the process of doing. And if y'all want vehicles, man, I move them all over the country. I sell new Volkswagens, but anything pre-owned, I can get my hands on as well. So, yeah, we're definitely moving forward that as well, making that known. So, yeah, we out here, man.
Oh, shit. Look out, H2O. All right. So we had Lindsay in the building earlier. Follow, like, and share Fat Boy Chronicles. Can bring in that info to the network, baby. You got King's R and the boys coming soon. You see some in the comments, my boys out there. And we still in the court, trying to get this percentages. Talk to him, Big Will.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I want to apologize for all my technical difficulties today, man. This is out of my hands, man. I guess my Fisher Price internet just wasn't taking care of business today, man. But seemed like it was a good show. B, man, it's really good seeing you, man. I know I mess with you all the time, man, but it's good to have you back on the show, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And man, we just gonna keep on pushing, man. Just keep on pushing.
Yes, sir.
Keep on keeping on. Did you hear what Chocolate said? Sharon Mullen, please follow, like, comment, and share. She's bringing you that information as well. We had the boy Big Dennis in the building earlier. ITP, Ignorant Thinkers Podcast, or as Jay will say, Ignorant Pod Thinkers. Follow on all podcasts and social media platforms. Build your future now. We had Double A in the building earlier. Financial Breadcrumbs. He'll teach you how to turn a bagel into a full hoagie. So please follow, like, and share.
There you go, Jay.
And then we had Justin in the building earlier. Nobody's coming. So please follow on IG and Facebook at the Pennermans podcast of Pennermans with a Purpose.
I'm with that, Ace. I'm with that, man. We can make that happen.
And it's bro time. Big homie Rashad wasn't with us tonight, but please like, share, and follow on all social media platforms. And with his co-host Abby. And also dig on Doug. Just keep digging. Doug will be back with us next week. You know what I mean? With that making you think, man. So please follow on all major platforms at Dig on Doug.
Fun police.
Follow us on Instagram at Stay Tuned Live every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. CST, and 10 p.m. EST. Other than that, Big Josh, any last words?
Yeah, I pretty much said it, man. Football back. So, hey, we about to get racking, baby. My boy PSP in the building, you know what I'm saying? Brian back, so we in this thing.
Yeah, man. Hey, B, man, I want to talk to you too, man, because I see you with some fire cars, but I didn't know that you shipped across country.
Oh, yeah, I had to call Brian about a car a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I'm glad you put that out there.
Yes, sir. I got
Yep, and I got the Ultima too, man.
There you go, bro. There you go. Yeah, even if it's just for advice or what you think about this, or I'll look paperwork. I can look that shit over. If it's something that don't look right to me, I get into one of my finance guys' hands. Like, I got you. I love this shit.
Okay. All right, we got to talk.
All right.
Okay, Kings on.
We good, man. That's the last word.
Oh, yeah,
Jay will take us out.
Jay Wiggity.
Man, let's go, guys.
Peace out.